This is so gnarly. I'm slightly embarrassed. Don't nod your head yes. Oh, that's a tofu nugget. Ew. Hi. Today we are deep cleaning. It's a lovely fall Sunday. Brendan and I were just at a coffee shop playing crib. And you know what they say, work hard, play hard. We've done the play, it's time to do the work. And so I have some deep cleaning to do. Now, really we should be generally cleaning the house probably like once a week. I don't do that, okay? Honestly, my mom raised me to do that. And I know, damn it. So things get really quite dirty, of course. But we're not worrying about the general stuff today, which I mean, that would just be like a vacuum, cleaning of the floors, and then maybe like cleaning the bathrooms and stuff like that. Which I mean, our house doesn't get that dirty, but there are some things that I've been needing to deep clean. And so we're just gonna do a full deep clean today. We're gonna get it done. So I'm just making my little list here. I'm doing my to-do list method, which I'm writing out everything that we need to do to deep clean the house. So I have our list, and then I'm going to write how long I think all of these are gonna take me in minutes. And then we're gonna do them from shortest amount of time to longest amount of time, okay? Let's do it. Let's see if we can get everything done. Starting off, we start every to-do list with a 20-minute tidy. Honestly, this works. Like, I haven't really been wanting to do this, and now that it's on a list, I feel like we have a structured plan. I'm not gonna be all over the place. Okay, let's go. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes. Alexa, turn on the lights in the living room. All right, 20-minute tidy is done with 10 minutes to spare. Only took 10 minutes to tidy. Okay, first task, we're dusting the art and the door frames. Any of the ledges, any of the little ledges. Let's talk about my cleaning supplies. I'm not like a very professional cleaner. Like, I'm not amazing at cleaning, but I could get a little bit of cleaning done, you know what I mean? So what do I have here? I have a bathroom cleaner upstairs in the bathroom. It's just a bathroom spray, okay? Then we have a Windex. Then we have an all-purpose. And I just bought a big bottle of all-purpose, and it's lasted me like honestly years, because you just put a little bit in. I think it's Mrs. Meyer's. It is. It's Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Lemon Verbena scent. And I put like a little bit of this in, some water in the bottle, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, then we have our dusting mitt, which honestly, I don't use this dusting mitt a lot. I find like the hairs and stuff all get in it. I don't like how it's like kind of plush. So I discovered this thing. I think I discovered it on TikTok or something. It's a dusting sponge. See, boom, boom, boom. So you wet it, and then when you dust a surface, the dust gets into all of the little cracks, and then you can just wash all the dust off. That's really handy because it doesn't get all gunged up, and you don't need to like put it through the washing machine every 5 minutes, it feels like. You can just rinse off the dust. Okay, then we have these towels. These are Norwex towels, and I've had them forever, for like, I wanna say 8 years. Like, I had them at my parents' house for sure. And this is a microfiber towel that I just use for cleaning anything and everything. This is just general cleaning. And then this guy is polishing, and it works miracles. Actually, like, you could just use water or even just the all-purpose spray if I don't have Windex, and spray a mirror, and this towel will get rid of all the streaks and everything like that, just because of the material that it's made of, since it's like such a soft, I don't even know what they made this thing out of, but it's perfect. So it's actually made for mirrors and windows, I'm pretty sure, and it does get them so streak free. And that's it. Oh no, that's not it. And then we've got Scrub Mommy and Scrub Daddies, because I actually had these brushes that I could attach to my drill and then like really scrub things with the drill, but you never really need to do that. It's way too intense. I feel like it scratches things up or could like remove the finish on things. So I like this Scrub Daddy, Scrub Mommy situation because it doesn't really scratch, and it's just very easy to use, and it does last a long time too. And you can just put it through the dishwasher. And then I just got this recently, which this is awesome. I desperately needed this thing because you can't get into corners. Like, I even have an old toothbrush that I'll also use here and there for little spots that I need to scrub, but it's so hard to get into the corners, whereas this thing is perfect for the corners because it's got this like cone shape. Look at me, I'm a beauty influencer. And so it can really get into the corners, into the little cracks, baseboards, all the things like that. And it spins, but I feel like not enough to like scratch something up. Like it's not too intense. And that's all my cleaning things. Now, so for the sills and things like that, I'm gonna use the mitt. I feel like this is harder to just get onto like a little ledge and actually scoop the stuff up. So that's why we're using the mitt today. And I need to take off my sweater. Too hot already. Yeah, my mom actually is like a very good cleaner. We always joke that it's like because she's a farm girl. I don't really know if that's actually why, but their home always kind of looked like a show home growing up, I'm realizing. Like the floors were polished, the cabinets were cleaned, like everything is clean. But it's not like she was constantly cleaning. She would clean the floors, like vacuum and mop once a week, and clean the bathrooms once a week. And the window, like the sliding door, I think we cleaned once a week. But then she would do all the deep cleaning just like at different times throughout the year. Just whenever she got a hunkering, I think. Like I would walk in and she'd be scrubbing the kitchen cabinets, or every once in a while she's on the floor spraying this stuff and then wiping the floors, which we're gonna do today. I've never done it, but my floors are absolutely disgusting. And even just my regular steam mop and my Swiffer won't get rid of all of the gunk that's on them. So we're gonna try this actual spray method that my mom always does. What else does she do? Like I think she would just dust every once in a while and stuff like that. But it's not like she was constantly cleaning because she just did that weekly clean. And before you say something about my dad not cleaning, it's because my mom worked shorter hours than my dad, okay? That's why. My dad would still clean certain things and like did the laundry and stuff. He's not like a classic bachelor where he just like wasn't helping out. He helped out a lot. But my mom would be home at like 3 from work and my dad would get home like 6 from work. So my mom would just do it on Friday afternoons. Okay, let's get to dusting after I'm exposing my parents on their cleaning habits. But that's where you learn how to clean, is from your parents, I feel like. I'm doing the top of the window, but you can't see because it'll be really backlit. I also did like the sliding door not too long ago. I used that scrub brush and it was awesome to like get into all the cracks because, you know, like this part of the sliding door always ends up like literally so dirty and disgusting. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. I think I would get better at having like a routine of cleaning, but the main reason that I don't is because I'm also constantly doing house projects. So it's kind of hard to get into a routine of cleaning when I'm like, oh, but I also need to do that project in that room anyways, and I'm gonna mess it up. Don't forget the back of the TV. She dusty, boys. So I'm going to Mexico City this week, and I'm so excited. Me and my best friends, our 30th girls' birthday trip, and it's gonna be so fun. It looks sick. I like never really had an interest of going to Mexico City, but everything looks very cool. They've got like plenty of culture and very cool like old architecture and like Aztec ruins and stuff like that. So I'm so excited to see it all. Okay, dusting this shelf wasn't really on the list, but it is a ledge, so we're gonna dust it. The mitt is actually working really well. The mitt is Norwex as well. I think that they came as like a 3-pack. Good for polishing the TV as well. All right, I'm going through the house and I am dusting any ledges that we see. It's not rocket science, people, is it? Ooh, you know what I should have added to the list? The top of the fridge. We gotta clean the top of the fridge. We desperately need to clean the top of the fridge, guys. It's been so dirty. It's been crazy up here on the fridge. The fridge ends up being like a no man's land for papers and stuff. And I cleaned it off recently of all the papers and I was like, oh my God, it's so dusty. How am I even gonna get up there and in there? I know how. Wait. Actually, we're getting sidetracked, guys. See, this is the problem. We need to finish the ledges. I'm gonna finish the ledges and then we'll come back for the fridge, okay? Ooh, that one was dusty. We're coming back for the fridge. This ain't over yet, fridge. We'll be back. Don't you worry about us. Oh, hi, Brendan. Do you have anything fun that you'd like to say to the friends?
No.
Okay. Brendan made us lunch. There's this guy on YouTube called Dr. Vegan, and he makes like really easy and quick meals that look really delicious. So we've been making this dumpling thing, which I think is popular anyways right now, a 1-pan dumpling situation. And usually it's like a Thai curry. Like you put all the ingredients for the Thai curry in, put a bunch of veggies in, put some dumplings in, and then it's supposed to be like a soup, like a dumpling soup, but we've been putting it on noodles. But we made a ramen version. Like we put all the ingredients that you would put in for like a creamy ramen and did a ramen version rather than the Thai curry, and it's so good. So we're having that for lunch, and Brendan made it. Brendan made us lunch. Brendan made us lunch. Right, Brendan?
Yep.
Thanks for making the lunch. Dusting all these ledges is taking way more than 5 minutes, but maybe like 10 minutes, double the time. The TVs are really the worst culprits for dusty crustiness. Could I be wearing any more clothes? I don't know if I've ever dusted back here. She's quite dusty. And I actually just did the bathroom yesterday, so I'm not gonna do it right now because there's probably no dust left. I got every little inch of dust there was in there. The bathroom gets so dusty from the toilet paper, I feel like. And so I did use the vacuum for the shelves in the bathroom because otherwise like this would just get so dusty and then you're just like spreading the dust around with the wet mitt. That's the other thing too. This is called wet dusting. Picks up the dust better. I don't know. Rather than just like with a feather duster, you're floating the dust just into the air. This is picking up all that dust. Let's go back and get that mother flipping fridge, shall we? Oh, look at this. Hack, cleaning hack, dusting the handrail. Wow. Wow, it's genius. I'm gonna start wearing these just all the time. Just everywhere I go. Ah, I forgot the thing upstairs to clean the fridge. I'll be right back. This is what we're gonna use to clean the top of the fridge. I got it at Dollarama. And I use it to clean the tub usually, to clean the bathtub. But I think it'll get up here. Honestly, this is probably so dirty that I don't even know if it's one of those things where I can actually get it perfectly cleaned right now because I might have to wash this and come back. Oh, it's getting all the way back there though. Whoa. Oh. Ah, ew. I'm realizing that I said like Brendan made us lunch, like it was a crazy feat for him or something. If someone makes a meal, it's usually me alone because he works way more than I do, but we usually cook together. And I'm usually like delegating the task, especially because I like know the recipes, which is why I also just need to like write down the recipes more. So then he could just make it or whatever. Because I kind of just have like the recipes in my head. And so then he can't like follow the recipe that's in my head. But if it was all written out, then he could do it whenever. But yeah, honestly, like probably 80% of the time we cook together. So it doesn't really matter. This is actually doing quite a good job. I also would usually be cleaning the kitchen cupboards, but I just did that the other day as well. Because when they get gunky, I just give them a scrub. That was quite good. And by give them a scrub, I mean I use this and like my microfiber towel. I just use it for everything. You know, you don't need like a million different cleaners and stuff like that. Ew, 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 ew. Should I use this thing to get underneath the oven if I can? That's gonna be gnarly. Okay, let's see how gnarly this is. I do try and get the vacuum under there every once in a while, but it only goes so far. Ew, I'm so scared. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, that's a tofu nugget. Ew. Or is it a deep fried seaweed roll? A chocolate chip? Ew, guys, this is gross. I can't believe I never thought of this before. Ew, that is so gross. Okay, that's really gross. Ew, ew, ew. Also, talk about getting distracted. Yep, I was supposed to be following the list, wasn't I? Okay, let's get back on track after this. Okay, I think our vacuum is like pretty good, but for some reason it doesn't get all the things off of the rugs. So I got this little rug comb. They sell them at Dollarama, they're like $4. And it gets up like all the hair and like all the things and all the gross stuff on the carpet. So we're combing the carpet, combing away. Oh, I hear the timer. The lunch is done. This is so gnarly. Like, honestly, I feel like even if you had the best vacuum in the world for carpets, it would still pick up hair. I mean, we dog sit and stuff, but like it's some hair, but it's also just like literally dust. Dust that is coming out from the depths of the rug. And it's gnarly. It's gnarly, bro. Get pitted. It's absolutely getting pitted into this rug.
Drop down, snap, just ride the barrel and get pitted. So pitted like that.
Wow. Rug was literally disgusting. Disgusting. Like, I feel like my nose is stuffed because of all the dust that was in there. Brendan and I took a pause for lunch. It was delicious. And now we're dusting the plants with our dusting mitt. This one's not even that dusty, actually.
I load the dishwasher yet, or what?
Nope. Just leave it, and I'll do it later. Because yeah, I forgot we can't put it in the dishwasher yet because I have to clean the dishwasher. I know the real dusty plants upstairs. Oh, maybe in the living room too.
You want me to do the steps on the stairs or upstairs?
No, just the rug, the rug upstairs, the desk rug. I'm making Brendan rake the other rugs upstairs because I don't want to do it. Sorry, we just have to dust this plant over here. Hey, why do you think it's going to take forever, Brendan? I don't think it should be that dirty, though. Oh my God.
It's just here.
Wow, I thought it wasn't gonna be that dirty. That's so crazy. That's gross. That's probably from like the people that we bought it from.
100%.
Brendan has already pulled all this out of the rug. So good thing we contracted out the work. That would have been a lot of work for us. That would have been a lot of work. I'm too cute to be doing all that. Last plant. This one's the most dusty because like I said, the toilet paper dust is all over the place. The toilet paper dust, the toilet paper dust, toilet paper dust, toilet paper dust, toilet paper, why you so dusty? Toilet paper, why are you so dusty? The toilet paper dust. I should stop getting such plush toilet paper. That must be why it's like made of paper when you're in a commercial area and it's not so fluffy maybe because it's not getting dust all over the place then. Check. That task is done. Nextly, we are going to be doing the windows, which this is going to be hard to film because I can't film, like I'll be backlit and it'll be hard to see. But every winter I take off my screens and clean them because firstly they get very dirty, but also because it's nice to see through the window rather than having the screen in the way in the wintertime because, I don't know, it's just nice. It brings more light in. There's no obstruction on the window. So I always take off the screens, I clean the windows, and then I just hide the screens, like the kitchen ones I hide beside my fridge. This one I'm gonna hide behind the curtain. Like it looks big, but it's so thin that it's actually easy to find spaces around your house to hide these. And I've been wanting to get all these little corners. See, this is like almost impossible to get with just a rag, like a clean this, but then it doesn't get into that corner. So that's why we need that little scrubber thing. Let's do it. We love cleaning. We're having so much fun. And Brendan's having so much fun doing the rug. What a gem. Sorry if you can't see me properly or if it keeps on doing an autofocus thing, but it's time to make these windows my bitch, dude. This is where being optimistic really works in my favor, but also works against me because I think I put 10 minutes down for all these windows and to clean all the screens as well. And it's like, no, this is probably going to take me an hour.
But
Guys, this is so gnarly. I'm slightly embarrassed. Don't nod your head yes. This is in our rug. Especially it's gross because it's a secondhand rug. So obviously the people who we bought the rug from had a pet. But it's crazy because this pet hair is pretty much the exact same color of the rug, which I wonder if that's why they had this color of rug. Because they had a pet that was that
or
color.
you're scraping off the top.
Or are you scraping some of the rug?
You're scraping the rug.
I guess it's like dust and... Oh, it is. It's like rug fibers. Like I think that's half of that is fibers from the rug. Oh, but it's like... Give it like a fresh fluff. Wow. Almost softer actually. But that is so much stuff that just came out of that rug. Clean your rugs, guys. Clean your rugs. And we're back over here. Seriously backlit, but I already did the other kitchen window. I took that screen out a while ago, but we need to take this one off, which I would wait until it snows or it's freezing or something outside, which that is coming pretty quick, I think. But I just want to do it right now. I took the one off upstairs and we had the window open the other night and a wasp literally flew in. And I'm like, as if we got the last surviving wasp of November flying into our bedroom the day after I took the screen off. Also, if you want to know how to take the screen off, mine at least are just little pins. You just pop out a pin. There's 4 pins and then you can just pull the screen out. It's like very simple, which of course it is. It would just be like a simple little screen thing. But for some reason, the first time that I ever did it, I felt like it was so intimidating. Like I was like, surely that's screwed in there. No, it's like very simple. It's like very simple. So we're gonna come back to clean this window, but I wanna clean the screens upstairs in the shower just because it's kind of messy. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see me that whole time, but I was just spraying down the screen, obviously. I'm gonna scrub it with the Scrub Mommy. Wow, there's so much dirt coming off. Wow, that was definitely the easiest way I've ever done it. Usually I'm like in the kitchen sink trying to like not get water everywhere. And then I'm just gonna dry them in the bathtub. Perfect. Okay, y'all, of course, all these tasks are taking way longer than I thought they were going to. And I gotta go watch Survivor soon, okay? Thank goodness Brendan did the rugs, honestly, because otherwise I think we'd still just be raking away. We're gonna do the dishwasher and the washing machine, and then we'll probably do the floors if we have time while these are soaking, because I don't think these will take too long. But I said that about everything else, didn't I? And then I think we won't have time to do the stairs, but that's okay, because that's kind of a standalone task, so I can do that tomorrow or something. But we're gonna take out these racks. The cleaning of the dishwasher is not something I even realized that you are supposed to do until I saw it on TikTok. Okay. Ew, there's onion in here. Basically, everybody's dishwasher is slightly different, but you usually can just twist off these. You can twist those off. Oh my God, it's so greasy and grimy. Okay. Wow, I'm disgusted already. Okay, so we can twist off twist off the fan thing. I haven't done this in a while. I feel like it hasn't been that long, but obviously it has. It's absolutely disgusting. There's chia seeds in it. Ugh. Okay, this is a dishwasher filter and it twists out. It's in the bottom of your dishwasher. So you're gonna take this piece out, this piece, and then this screen that also kind of filters stuff out. Like there's a gross piece of lettuce on it or something is going to come out. Those are our 3 pieces that we're taking out. We're gonna put them in the sink with hot water. And truly, this is one of the best ways to clean things. My mug, my travel mug, is like brown and stained from coffee in it, and I thought that was just permanent stains. And then when you put a dishwasher tablet in it, okay? So I'm gonna take a dishwasher tablet like this. When I put that into my coffee mug, I saw this on TikTok as well, and then I filled it with boiling water and let it sit there for like an hour or two. All this gross brown sludge floated to the top of the mug. Cleaned it out, looked inside. The mug is crystal clear stainless steel. Anyway, so the dishes are here. Sorry about all the dishes, but the dishes are here because they couldn't go in the dishwasher yet because we're cleaning the dishwasher. Okay, we're gonna clog up the dishwasher with the dishwasher clog. Ew, first we're gonna wash out that lettuce. I should take this out. And I'm actually gonna wash all the like disgusting junk out of this first, which I also will say, this sink, I got this sink off Amazon, and it has this, and it has this, but then also has this like industrial kitchen like blasting mode, and it has been a game changer for cleaning things. Seriously, highly recommend this sink. It's so sick. And I just got it on Amazon actually, so I'll link the sink below. And I'll link all of the cleaning products and things that I have below as well. I think most of them are Amazon anyway. Okay, we're going hot water with the dishwasher tab. So while that stuff is soaking, we're just going to give the dishwasher a good scrub. We're going to use the Scrub Mommy, and we're going to use the all-purpose spray. Just make sure that whatever you use to clean it doesn't have bubbles. Like you can't use dish soap or something like that because it's got a ton of bubbles and it will frick up your dishwasher. Lots of the TikTok people also have this really cool like steam cleaner, and they're using like steam to clean all in these crevices and stuff. I like the idea of that, but I don't think I need another cleaning tool. Like I'm not that cleaning obsessed that I need everything to be like antibacterial steamed, you know what I mean? But maybe I'll get one eventually. If you're scared of using your all-purpose cleaner too, which I mean, I don't actually even know if I'm supposed to be using that, honestly, but you could use vinegar. And I'm gonna use this little guy, of course. Oh, I missed this one too, actually. There's one on the second rack that I actually have never noticed. Crazy. And you also wanna make sure you get the edges of the door. This is kind of a hard angle because this is where my washing machine is, but we're gonna clean the washing machine next. A quick tip is make sure that when you do a load of laundry that you leave the washing machine door open, and I like to open this little thing too because otherwise you can get like mold and mildew in your washing machine, and that might be why it smells bad if your washing machine smells bad. But we are going to clean out the washing machine filter. I honestly don't know about like a top loading washing machine, but these ones have like a little filter down here. So this little door just opens here, okay? And then there's a little hose that you can pull out, and water's gonna come out of that hose. You're gonna empty that hose out. So make sure you have like, I have a bowl and I have a sheet pan if I need it, something more shallow, but okay. And the water is already coming out with dirt in it. Also make sure you have like a towel nearby. Literally looks like there's like sand in here. Great. I'm not surprised though, because honestly, I haven't done this in a long time. And this is why this stuff is important, because otherwise your clothes and your dishes are like getting washed in dirty water. Okay, actually, I think we're done here with this. So make sure you have a towel nearby, obviously, because, you know, water and whatnot. And then the filter, I believe it just twists out. Oh, there we go. Yep, not too much water. Now this isn't as gnarly as the dishwasher one. I didn't even want to show you the dishwasher one because it was so disgusting, but you can see there's like some brown sludge and like a bit of lint, and I feel like it can really build up over time if you have never done that before. Like I haven't done it in, I don't know, probably just over a year. And the last time that I checked it, there wasn't really anything in there. So I think that's why I waited so long this time. And then there's just like a bit of gross sludge. So I'm gonna scrub this and then I just put it back in there, put the tube back in there, and you're done. Now, if this was really greasy or something, then I would also maybe soak it, but I don't think it's that necessary. The thing is with the dishes, it's like such oil and like grime that it's really hard to get off unless you use that dishwash detergent and let it soak. But something like this, I mean, it all just kind of washed out pretty easy. Then I'm gonna screw it back in here. Make sure it's pretty tight, obviously, because you don't want it to leak. And then put the cap back in your little tube because you don't want that to leak either. You can shove it in there and it just kind of sits in this little clip down here. Put the door back on. That one's pretty easy, but also make sure we clean this out, which is kind of the harder part of the task. So even this tray thing comes right out. There's a little button that says push. You push on that, it unclips it, and it comes out. These can get really disgusting as well, especially if you use like a grimy liquid detergent or if you use too much detergent, it can really build up in here. But everything kind of clips off and comes apart. That's the bleach compartment. That's the bleach compartment. Mine's pretty clean because I only use like a tiny bit of detergent, so not too much buildup. I am still gonna give it a scrub though. The main thing to worry about is in here. So unfortunately in the like drum of the washing machine, there's this rubber gasket and it has like all these little ridges. So usually I use a toothbrush and just like scrub away in there, but we have our handy dandy little buzzer tool. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give everything a wipe down. I don't worry about cleaning the inside here because that gets washed all the time with the water, but we sometimes get a gunk buildup in this rubber gasket. And I find that this thing tends to get kind of dirty. There's even like some hair stuck to the bottom of it. And in here on the outside gets dirty. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, if the outside is dirty as far as washing your clothes, but it's just nice when it's clean. So yeah, I often use bleach, especially the first time that I did this, it was like filled with black mold in here and a bunch of mildew and stuff. Now mine's not too bad because I always air out my washing machine and clean it quite often. So there's only like one part that's quite dirty at the bottom here. Anyway, I'm gonna spray it with the all-purpose cleaner because it looks like it's mainly just dirt right now. Like it's not the same where it's like a black mildew situation. Then you like really want to use the bleach because it's literally black mold basically in your washing machine. We're just gonna use the all-purpose cleaner and scrub away. Okay, there's just this here that you can kind of pull back. And a wipe, but it's really not too dirty. And that's why you got to keep up with cleaning your things because then when you clean them, it's not like a big hassle. I mean, those rugs are a prime example of how long it took to scrape all that stuff out of the rugs today because we haven't done it in so long, but like this, I keep it pretty clean, so it's like no problem. Even the floors also, I guess I'm gonna have to really deep clean those. You also can give like inside of the thing where the detergent goes a wipe down. Our water is pretty hard, so there's like a lot of hard water buildup. I'm pretty happy with that though. Now I have had washing machine tablets before. I think that vinegar does just fine. Like I think it does just as good, if not better, and it's obviously natural. So we're going to use 2 cups of vinegar. You want to put it directly in there. I scrubbed out the detergent tray, by the way. I'm gonna put a little bit in here just to get rid of all the hard water, hopefully. Put the rest in there. And we're gonna run it on hot and heavy. Hot and heavy, baby. And then I'm gonna look into the rubber gasket when this cycle's done just to see if there's any more residue that got broken up when I did the vinegar wash. And then my sister actually told me about this. So if you take your lint tray out, which obviously you wanna clean your lint tray before every use as the dryer says, but then if you push the thing down, the lint can kind of build up inside of here. And so you can go in there and try and vacuum it out. I really can't get deep in there. There's not too much in there right now, but there's also a couple screws on your lint tray that you can just take off and then you can get right in there if you want to, but I'm not gonna do that today. And obviously you can wipe down this as well. And I know it seems like quite a bit of work, okay, that we're cleaning our dishwasher and our dryer out, but honestly, imagine you had to hand wash all them dishes. Imagine you had to hand wash all them clothes, dude. Keep up with these. Now I also finished scrubbing these, looking shiny and clean. We're gonna pop this back in. Okay. This one with the metal bits goes on the bottom. This guy goes up here. We'll put this sucker back in. Now for this, I do have these dishwasher cleaner tablets. I feel like I would just use vinegar in the future when I run out of these things. I don't know that I'll buy more of them because I think vinegar kind of does the same trick. But I'm going to take one of them and put it in the dispenser because that's what it says to do. We don't use the dispenser. We always use the cutlery tray. I'm going to throw one in the cutlery. And I'm also going to run this on a hot cycle. Hot cycle. Hot and heavy. Oh, actually there's a Sani rinse. We'll do that. I think it's always hot. I don't think you can change the temp. Oh, high temp. There we go. Sani rinse, high temp, and start. Perfect. Great. Okay, Brendan and I now have to go watch Survivor. That is loud now, isn't it? I'll turn it on after. Brendan and I now have to go watch Survivor. We have to. We absolutely have to go watch Survivor. We actually are like 4 episodes behind. Me, my mom, and my sister always watch Survivor. Brendan's watching this year. It's the best show on television, okay? You can't tell me it's not. Maybe The Challenge beats it, but those 2 shows, nothing better. Nothing better. But tomorrow we will scrub the floors. We'll do the scrub-a-dub-dub and hopefully get this film off, which will be nice. And then everything's done. That's all the deep clean that I wanted to do. Oh, the stairs as well. Maybe we'll do that too. Is this the most boring video ever? Hopefully not. Whatever. It makes it a bit more fun. And also it holds me more accountable to finish this cleaning when I'm actually filming it. So anyways, I'm gonna go watch Survivor. Please don't spoil it for me. Okay, you little rats. And we'll do the floors tomorrow. And I'll see you there. Good morning. The heater's being loud. I am going to do the floors this morning and maybe the stairwell. But I also want to film a different video, and I got a box light yesterday. It's like a fabric square light. It's like this big, and it can light me up because I was watching my videos and I was like, the lighting's bad. Like I keep on going in and out of focus because the lighting is bad. And it's annoying. And I don't know how to work the camera. I'm not going to tinker with it and focus it every time that I change a scene because I think that gets really complicated. Like you almost need someone to stand in so that you can make it focused on them. And then I would have to stand on one exact spot and like never move, which just isn't really gonna happen, is it? So I think that it's actually kind of a lighting problem, that I'm being backlit. I think it would be better if I just had a studio light that could shine on me. This is the coffee we're drinking, by the way. Level Ground. It is from Victoria, British Columbia. But it's actually from Costco in Calgary. That's where I got it. Anyway, the other reason I got the light is because... How much coffee am I drinking today? How much coffee am I drinking today? Probably not too much. Surely not too much coffee. But it is Monday, am I right? Ugh. The other reason that I wanted the light is because I keep on waking up early. Like I'll wake up at 7 or whatever, which it was just daylight savings, so it's not as big of a problem right now, but I guess it'll be a problem in the afternoon where it's dark outside and I'm like, I can't film right now. There's no light. Hopefully that'll solve the problem. I can just film with a box light, even though it's kind of will be like a strange glow. Like I'm not gonna be able to mimic a daylight because I'm not a professional. Okay, but it'll at least be good enough that you can see me. And it's easier because then I don't have to like try and film around the clock when the sun is out. I was hoping with daylight savings that we were gonna like gain a bit of time here. Like, you know, Brennan and I usually go to bed at like 10. I figured we might go to bed at 9 with the daylight savings. That's not what happened. We started going to bed at midnight. We were at a Halloween party on Friday, that's fair. Went to bed at like 1:30. Our Halloween costumes were Janice and Damien from Mean Girls also, if anyone was wondering. It was pretty good. We went to the thrift store and got all the stuff, and it was like an easy costume. And then on Saturday night, we were watching the baseball game, and it kept going. So we left my parents' house at like 10:45. Anyways, we went to bed at midnight on Saturday, but we kept being like, well, at least it's only 11. But it's like, what? We usually, 11 would be late for us to go to bed. So we go to bed at midnight on Saturday. So then last night, we go to watch Survivor. Survivor was awesome, by the way. We watched 3 episodes. We caught up on 3 episodes. That's 4 hours of Survivor. But it was pretty good. One team was getting absolutely obliterated, which I feel bad, but they did like a full merge situation. It's so good. Anyway, so we were there. And then we came home at like 9-ish, which usually we would like be getting ready for bed or just like watch a little bit of something or hang out a little bit and then go to bed. But we're watching Harry Potter right now. And we were on HP7P2, the last movie. Anyway, so Brendan asked if I want to watch a little bit. I'm like, sure. We're watching. And I'm like, there's no way we're not finishing this movie, hey? And he's like, no, this is the best. Like, we got to see this fighting scene. It's my favorite part of all the movies. What? Brendan's favorite part of all the movies is when everybody dies? Okay, sick. But Brendan also hadn't seen, well, he had seen them. We watched them when we first started dating like 4 years ago, but I knew he wasn't watching or paying attention and didn't know what was going on. And so this time I was actually explaining everything to him. So he was invested. And now he actually knows what happens. Like he didn't know, you know, the whole Snape plot and all the things like that. So it was pretty exciting to explain it to him. And so we had to finish it. All this to say, we went to bed at 11:30 last night. What? 2 days ago, that was 12:30. Never would I be staying up till 12:30. Never. Why are we not taking advantage of the daylight savings? You tell me. Okay. We're brewing coffee and we're cleaning the floors. What we're gonna do is we're gonna steam mop the floors first, okay? To get all the grime off. Then I might do a Swiffer just to like do an extra clean, because when I'm down there with the rag on my hands and knees, I don't want to have to be replacing. This is going to be loud now. I don't know. You probably can still hear that. I don't know why I thought this would be better, but whatever. When I'm on the rag, when I'm on my hands and knees with the rag, I don't want to be using a ton of towels, which I'm probably gonna have to do anyways, but they're gonna get really grimy, I feel like. And so I'm gonna have to keep on replacing the towel if I don't try and clean the floors first. So I'm gonna steam them and then I'm gonna Swiffer them, get them as clean as possible so that we're just really polishing them up, hopefully. Let's see what happens. I told my mom yesterday that I was cleaning the screens in the shower and she was like, oh yeah, we always do that. And I was just like, oh my God. No matter how hard I try, I'm becoming my parents. C'est la vie. This is the steamer. It's the Bissell Power Fresh. My mom got it for me because that's what she uses. So let's do it. I got this. This is the pad that goes on the Swiffer. What the? It's too early. Sorry guys, I haven't had my coffee yet. This thing comes out. Come on. Oh, come on. Ow. Ow. Got too mad. Got too mad there. Ended up hurting myself. It's just a little boo-boo. This is the water tank. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, you little biatch, dude. Are you serious? What the hell is this receipt? What the helly? Oh my God. It's a huge receipt. Okay. Ah. There we go. Okay. Now it says to just use water, so we're just using water. And what we do here, believe it or not, is we plug it in. Cords, am I right? It's loading right now. It's just loading up. I vacuumed the floors last night, by the way. That's why I'm also not vacuuming them right now. And we're gonna get these clean so floor. We're gonna get these clean so floor. Oh my God, I need to stop talking. We're gonna get these floors so clean. It's gonna be buck wild. Ah, she's loaded. Okay, let's do it. Ah! Highest setting. Gotta put on my podcast. I gotta put on my podcast. We're listening to Brooke and Connor make a podcast. Yep. I honestly am feeling so accomplished after getting the grime out from under the oven. Like, that's been bothering me for years. Just knowing that it's so dirty under there. Not for me. All right, y'all, we did the steaming. The thing was disgustingly dirty. And we're having our coconut milk coffee. And now we're gonna do the Swiffing. Let's Swiff it up. You know, the Swiffer's pretty good. It's easy, it's convenient, it's quick, whatevs. You can just grab it out whenever you want and wipe up a mess. We've all seen the commercials. But these things I think are kind of expensive also is they're so wasteful. Like, you just have to buy a new one of these every single time that you run out, and they make it so that you can't twist this top off. But if you boil it, you boil some hot water, you put just the tip here in the hot water so that it loosens up the plastic, and then in the cap there was like 2 little prongs. They're not there anymore because I cut them off, but there was 2 prongs that were stopping it from being able to twist off. It like locks it in place, and so I cut off those little prongs, and then you can just twist it off and refill it. And so then I refill it with this stuff. It's a Vim cleaner. I think Vim is pretty good. This thing isn't very good. It seems fine. I think that once I'm out of this, I'll start doing like a vinegar cleaner or something, because it's just like, it's fine. It's not really doing anything too exciting for me. But yeah, so that's a little Swiffer hack if you didn't know. You can take the top off, because otherwise you just have to keep buying these stupid things. Okay, we're just gonna Swiffer. I'm glad that I did that steam clean before, honestly, because the mop pad on it was so dirty. So my plan is working. We used 2 Swiffer pads. Also dirty. This is crazy. This is riveting. Absolutely riveting, and it's getting too hot in here. I'm really hoping this works because they're still looking quite streaky. Like I can just see a layer of film. All right, y'all, I got my rags. This is just an old towel. I cut it into little rags. And I might even serge the edges eventually if it bothers me enough that they're losing all these threads. Because I'm crazy like that. I'm so crazy. Like, look out for me because I'm crazy. Okay, this is what we're using. This is what my mom uses, okay, guys? Hardwood and laminate floor cleaner. Aqua Shine, baby. Okay, guys, I actually think it's working. Kind of. It's getting the grime, that's for sure. I think the actual boards need like a polish. Like I think they're getting kind of dull and just like turning a bit matte. And that's what I'm seeing maybe? I don't know, man. It's definitely doing something though. Like the rags, I'm shocked at how dirty the rags are getting even after I steamed and Swiffered. And now there's still just like so much dirt on the floor. I definitely would need to do it again at some point, sooner than in the next 5 years. How about? Because I haven't done this in 5 years, gotten on the floor and scrubbed the floors, but it actually is working so much. We are getting a polish. I can see it. I can see that that side is way cleaner and this side does still have the grime. So it is pretty grimy actually. I don't know about it actually being the floorboards. There's definitely some scratches and stuff like that, but I mean, that's just bound to happen. Also, when I was walking on it, I can feel that it's smoother. Like there's no longer a bit of grip from the grime. The floor is more slippery because there's not all this grime on it, which is pretty exciting, guys. Pretty cool. Which I also do have a, yeah, quick shine. I guess this would be a similar situation. So I might do this after because it's a floor finish. It's like makes it sparkle kind of. And I have used this before when I first moved in. So probably 4 years ago. I gave them a good clean. I might do that later today too, but we'll see. This might be good enough. But honestly, guys, I think that this is the end of the video. I'm just gonna keep on cleaning these floors and then I'm going to eat breakfast. And then I'm going to live my life. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next one, next Thursday, video every Thursday. And let me know if you liked this video. If you liked this like casual kind of vlog of me cleaning. Let me know if you have any other video ideas that you want to see me make. Also, I actually have been thinking that maybe I should try and do like some tips for someone if they want something. Like you could send me photos of your space and I'll give you like tips or what I think you should change, or maybe even do like a mock-up or something like that. So if you are interested in that and you have a space that you're feeling uncertain of or something, send me an email. This is my email. I'll put it on the screen. I'll link it down below. Send me an email with your photos and stuff and maybe we'll do a little fun advice episode. If anybody emails me. So come on, please, guys, please email me. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.